Hey, I'm Jennifer, and I am the artist behind Genesa Artwork. Spoiler, I am an artist, but only at night. At daytime, I am a mom and working part time as a software engineer. As my daughter was born, I found back to art after a long time off, and here's how. I got pregnant when I was at the university studying master's degree of business information systems. In the whole time at university, I craved the freedom. I noticed that at all my mini jobs that I can't stand long at a job where I have a boss. Even if it's the nicest boss ever, I would always search for a new job or a way to earn money. When I got pregnant, I realized I would not get into working as an employee again for a quite long time. So I searched constantly for possibilities to earn money from home. For forever, I wanted to be my own boss, and that was the opportunity to get there, since I had to stay at home. Well, of course, this didn't work out. The whole pregnancy, I was creating something because I just love it. I am a woman of many hobbies. I was knitting a lot, which I had done before already. I started sewing on a more advanced level than before, and at least I bought watercolors and started to paint watercolor paintings. But at this point, I was not thinking at art as a job or a big hobby like knitting was at this point for me. Well, it all changed when my daughter was born. I was physically exhausted. Mainly, it was a lack of sleep for me because I'm really sensitive when it comes to good sleep. That was the time of building new priorities, and I was truly shocked when I told my husband I want to stay longer at home with our daughter, rather than starting my career. It was now most important to be a good mom by surviving the day. In the first year of my daughter, I mainly used my free time at the evening just for myself, trying to have as much of my old hobbies as possible. It turns out that I started to search for purpose for all of the things I create. When knitting or crochet, it is obvious that the finished object can be worn or something like this. But I wanted to do art as well. In our current flat, we can't hang art on the walls, so I painted only for gifts. This wasn't fulfilling at all. This was the time when I found out I want to make money from art. But I am not only an artist, I am a business woman for sure. So I wanted to first make something which could eventually make a passive income. As I'm mainly a mom, and every day is not the same, and I could not promise to work on a certain amount of hours a day. This was when I started my business Ginny's artwork. First, I only made digital paintings and built up an Etsy store where you can purchase my art print on demand on mugs and posters. But a few months later, I nearly burnt out, because I made myself so much deadlines for the shop, which weren't good for me. So I decided to also start a poster shop for AI posters. This is a bit controversial for an artist, but I am also a software girly, and I think it reaches a really different kind of customers. Maybe I explain this in another video. In December last year, I started finally back at a 9-to-5 career as a software engineer, because we just need a safe financial income as a family. At this time I managed to finalize my shops so they run for themselves, and I just upload new products when I have time and energy. I realized I really want to paint more, as it is the time I can free my mind completely and I reset my energy. But at the same time, I can really see art as my business and job, not as my small hobby. But it is really a job I love and I can imagine to do forever. And looking back, I always wanted to draw back in my school time too. I just thought this never could be a paying job. Now, I don't think I can be a full-time artist like in the next 5 years or something. But I maybe can have a side hustle I really love. And this is why I'm here. If I do art, but I don't show it to the world, I will never be a big artist. My daughter changed my perspective of jobs and loving them. She brought me to art again, and now it is time to show her that it's worth living our dreams. So my main goal for now is to make art, to make more art, and to show it the world. That's it. So what can you expect from me? On this channel I will at first mainly show you how I draw and rambling over different topics at the same time. So you can watch me really do the paintings from start to finish and maybe be inspired to paint on your own. I have videos to come in which I will talk about why I started my business in detail, why a business rather than a freelance artist, and all the things that you want to see, like which and why I choose my paints, videos about art supplies, maybe even tutorials in the future. But we will see. Since I only can film when my daughter is asleep at night, which is also the only time I can draw, for now it's a paint with me style channel. But maybe we evolve together in the future and I will make more tutorials or something like this. We will see what time brings to us, and I hope I can see you in the next time when I upload a video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Maybe see you next time. Bye bye.